Hey creators, today I want to break down exactly how I turn long-form videos into viral-ready shorts and reels using two very different paths. We are going to compare the old-school manual route in Premiere Pro with a much faster automated approach using Vizard. There is no hard sell here, just an honest look at both workflows so you can decide which one actually fits your production style. Imagine I have a 10-minute sit-down video where I cover 3 crazy facts about ChatGPT like its massive daily operating costs. The goal is to slice those 10 minutes into punchy, high-engagement 30 to 60-second clips. Traditionally, I relied on a plugin called Autopilot in Premiere Pro to handle the heavy lifting of reframing my shots. It does the job, but it often leaves behind a lot of manual, fiddly work that drains your creative energy. In the Premiere workflow, you have to open your timeline and manually mark every single in and out point for the sections you want. Then you dig into the extensions menu to open the social clip creator and set your aspect ratio, usually for vertical platforms. The AI tries to track faces and movement when converting widescreen footage to vertical, but it isn't always perfect. I found that even with good plugins, I still have to dive into nested sequences, just to fix cropping issues on my graphics. Next comes the captioning, where I use Premiere's internal tools to transcribe the audio into text. I usually prefer editing captions in the main panel because it gives me more room to tweak the timing and wording for that punchy feel. You'll need to adjust your font sizes, set everything to all caps for emphasis, and make sure the text avoids the UI buttons on TikTok. Adding a clean black stroke around your white text is essential for readability on those small phone screens. This workflow works and it's reliable, but the annoyances start to pile up when you are batch producing content all day. Between the manual reframing, the transcription errors, and the styling, you end up spending more time editing than creating. Now, let's look at the other path, Vizard, which is designed specifically to automate this heavy lifting. Instead of manually drawing in points, Vizard's algorithm actually scans your video to find the moments with the highest energy. It identifies pauses, spikes in volume, and engagement cues to generate ready-to-post clips without you touching a timeline. The captions are automatically chunked and timed in a way that matches current short-form pacing trends right out of the box. What I really love in practice is how the platform ranks potential clips by their engagement probability. You can preview them, make minor tweaks to the length, and export, which is a massive time saver compared to the manual method. Vizard also handles the content calendar, letting you schedule posts across different platforms without needing a third-party app. When you compare this to the manual Premiere workflow, the differences in creative labor are massive. Premiere is fantastic for that granular, pixel-perfect control, but it definitely demands more of your time as an editor. If you are scaling a brand or a channel, Vizard helps you minimize context switching and keep your output consistent. It allows you to focus on the content strategy rather than getting buried in transcription errors and stroke sizes. Let's walk through an example of a 20-minute talk about those ChatGPT facts to see the real-world time difference. In Premiere, you are looking at nearly an hour of work per clip once you factor in reframing, captioning, and final formatting. With Vizard, you simply upload the file, pick the top suggested clips, do a quick 1-minute pass for final checks, and schedule. That frees you up to record more content, which is ultimately what helps your channel grow. Regardless of the tools you use, here are a few practical tips to keep your quality high. Always do a final review of your AI-generated captions because they sometimes struggle with niche brand names or industry jargon. And keep an eye on your vertical reframing, as you never want important graphics or lower thirds to get cut off. Consistency is king, so stick to the same fonts and styles to build that instant brand recognition with your audience. Ultimately, it is about flow, finding a system that turns a grindy task into something repeatable and efficient. Try automating one episode through Vizard and see how the engagement compares to the clips you spent hours manually crafting. You might find that the time you save is your most valuable asset, giving you more freedom to test new ideas. I can break down a step-by-step Vizard walkthrough in the next video if you want to see exactly how to set this up. Let me know what you think, and if you use these methods to make some shorts, send them my way because I would love to see them.